When we try to understand the current chaos, and especially in Iraq, Syria, and Libya, and Yemen, I think that there's some history behind the news that can help us to get a handle on that. And that is what happened after Tito died with the breakup of Yugoslavia. There were a number of experts at the time, including CIA analysis, who said that he was the glue holding the system together, this dictatorship. And that once he was gone from the scene, that the religious ethnic controversies would surface and bring about conflicts. And indeed they did. And yes, the current discussion is about Islamic terrorism and attempted genocide. But we need to remember that in the breakup after Yugoslavia, you had the religious ethnic Serbians who were Christian, Orthodox, who attempted genocide against Bosnian Muslims and carried on murders in the thousands. No one really knows for sure, but in Srebrenica alone, there's reportedly graves holding up to at least 7,800 bodies of Bosnian Muslims that were simply murdered in the attempt to create a greater Serbia. Well, if we take a look at that, then I think we can understand when you take away Saddam's dictatorship, rather like Tito, you had a breakup of what was really an artificial nation to begin with, and an ongoing civil war. And with the attempted overthrow of Assad, you have a similar situation. With the actual overthrow of Gaddafi, and you have, again, in effect, a civil war. That when you have nations that never were really able to establish a solid sense of national identity, but amongst the different groups within that country, then that's going to cause serious problems. We ought to know that from our own Civil War to understand that. So I would re-emphasize that just as the Muslims in the Middle East are capturing headlines in the last decade or so, not so long ago, it was Orthodox Serbian Christians who were carrying out attempted genocide.